So now let's get to know about the classification of Dbms. What are the types of Dbms we have? So we have multiple Dbms. Multiple Dbms. So it is categorized into different kinds of. We have different kinds of Dbms. One is hierarchical. So as you all know, what is hierarchical? Hierarchical means tree structure. So it follows parent-child relationships. So if you type hierarchical Dbms, you'll get to know about hierarchical. So this is how the data is stored in the form of tree structure. This is parent-child relationship. This is how the data is stored. Shoes, women shoes, men shoes. This is how hierarchical DBMS is stored. The next one is the most popular thing we use is relational databases. So this is most famous and mostly used in the today's version relational. So RDBMS softwares. So this is RDBMS softwares mainly used in companies to run SQL queries. So these RDBMS softwares. So I'm going to list out the RDBMS softwares. Please note it down. The first famous is Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, PostgreSQL. So these are the SQL RDBMS softwares to run SQL queries. So in this RDBMS system, the data is stored in the form of rows and columns. So data is stored in the form of rows and columns in tables. So in the form of rows and columns, data is stored. So you can just type on dbms here and you can see the data how it is stored. So you can see here rdbms in the form of table. This is rows and this is columns. So this is how data is stored. The third thing is network dbms. So as you all know, what is in web network? This is one of the dbms software. So just type network to get to know about this. So this is how the network DBMS is. Data is stored in the form of networks. So if you look at this network database, in the store is the main thing. In store we have clerks and customers, right? So clerks perform transactions, customers perform transactions. So both are clubbed together to get the final output items. So this is how we perform a network database. So the next one is we have object-oriented database. The fourth one is object-oriented. So in this object-oriented database, the data is stored in the form of so in this object-oriented model, the data is stored in this format. So if you look at this person, student, doctor, engineer, these are the objects. Person is the main object. So this is inherited. So this person has if the student is a person, doctor is a person, engineer is a person. These are the attributes for the person, name and age. These are the attributes for the student and doctor and engineer. If you look at this relationship is object-oriented database relationship. So this is how we classify the database. So again, we have few databases that we can discuss. So the next one is single user database. Fifth one is single user. So what is a single user database? Uh, so this database. So just to get to know what single versus multi user. So single user means only one person. Only one person can access the database at one location. So if the database is if the database is in one system, only one person can access at a time. The next person has to wait, right? So this is how single user database performs. What is multi-user? Multi-user means multiple users can operate. Multiple users can operate. Why? Because these databases are installed in different locations and different places. So at a time, simultaneously, multiple users can access this database. These are single and multi-user database is differentiated. The next one is we have centralized database. So what is meant by centralized database? Centralized database means it runs on only single site. It runs only on it runs only on single PC computer. Only it runs on single PC because uh, the user have restricted this database to run on other PCs because of security and other things. So this database runs only on single computer. It doesn't work on other computer, only solo PC. So the next thing is we have distributed database. So what is my distributed database? Uh, so this distributed database means so we have different user one, user 2, user 3. So we have multiple users in this world. So we have multiple users. So user 1, so we have database. Okay, so we have database. So this distributed, so user so now the thing is user 1, user 2, user 3, these three guys wants to access this database. So at a time if these three people wants to use this database at a time, so this database should be installed in each, and so this user one is located in India, he is in US, and this user two is UK. So these three people wants to use this database at a time, same time. So what distributed database helps in, is this database is loaded in each and every place India. It is loaded, installed in India, US, and UK. So that's the reason these three guys can access this database at simultaneously. So this is how we define distributed database. So the next last two thing databases we have is the last two databases that we have is a general database and specific database. So this general database means for so this database that we create is for general purpose system software, such for general for regular usage. So for general applications, so we have the last two applications that we have is general and specific. So what is my general and specific? So general means we for normal purposes. For specific means for particular domain we create a DBMS. Particular domain like airway reservations, airlines, specific airlines, and railway. We create DBMS. That's it. General means normal for regular usage for all kinds of applications, any kinds. Specific means for specific purpose. For airlines, we create special DBMS. For railway, we create special DBMS. For each and every organization, we create specific DBMS. So these are the 8 DBMS types we have. So I hope you understood this. Thank you.